Hi, my name is Melleny. If you'd like to get to know me a little better, all my social media links are down below in the description bar, so be sure to check that out if you're interested in any particular way. I'm always active on Instagram. But today I'm here for a very super exciting unboxing. This is my very first fairy loot as in ever. I've never had one before. I've never had the means to get one before, and I'm so very happy that I get to share the unboxing for August with you. This was just delivered this morning, so I'm very excited to jump in. Like I said, my first ever fairy loot. This is not my first book subscription, but it is my first fairy loot and first international book subscription box. So we're gonna jump into it. I think that's like the best way. When we open the box, this is what we see. We see the spoiler card, and this was "Things are not what they seem." As always, the spoiler card is done by their in-house artist called Tarja. I don't know how you actually say that. I'm really sorry if I mispronounced it, but I'll leave all of the items and their respective creators in the info box down below, as well as on the screen. So this is what the artwork looks like for the monthly card, which I love. I love that the monthly card and has a separate print on the one side and then all the spoilery details on the other, so you can actually display this quite easily. And as always, we have all of the purple squigglies. So the first thing I see here are scrunchies, and you won't believe it, but I've actually been meaning to get myself some scrunchies because I don't know why, but because of the whole trend thing, I'm like, oh, my hair would look so cute with scrunchies, so I'm really happy. So the hair scrunchies are inspired by the covers of the Graceling Round series, and this has been designed by Tarja, like I mentioned earlier. She is the in-house artist for Fairy Loot, so I'm really excited to actually wear these. I think the green might not be complimentary to me because I'm definitely more an orangey tone, but I think that it might look cute in my hair regardless of my skin tone, so I'm really excited to actually wear these. So the next thing I have here is a Thomas Creswell Flick the Wick candle. It smells like chocolate and coffee. I definitely smell, it smells like a maca but more chocolatey, so I don't know how I don't know if I'll actually burn this. Like, I don't mind the smell, but it will depend how strong it is, because I personally have more of a taste for subtle smells or not too strong ones. But I definitely like how this looks, and I like how the label has similar tones to what the candle actually is, so that's pretty cool. And I've also, this is my first Flick the Wick. I have all these other candles. I don't really have a lot of fandom candles, so I'm really happy that this is my second one. Then the next thing that we have in here is this pink container with a cute design on it, with the moon. Let's see what's inside the bag, which is a really cute velvet bag. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a cutlery set. So we have I was going to say toothpicks, but that's not true. We have chopsticks, although they are quite heavy, so I'd have to get used to using them. We also have a spoon and a fork, so these are in a rainbow color, as you can see. And then on the spoon, it actually has an engraving on it. Our mirrors have an uncanny way of telling the truth. And then the fork has "Even in the future, the stories begin with once upon a time." This is from the Lunar Chronicles, so I'm going to show you a little bit of a close-up of the fork and the spoon, and then just on the chopsticks are little engraved moons. So there's it's not really clear, but you can see little moons. And then here is the fork. Also, you can't particularly see it too much, but there. And then we also have it on the spoon. Voila. So I actually really like this because I've been meaning to invest in a cutlery set, because I'm trying to be as minimal waste as possible, and this is a really great way, and this I can carry around with me quite easily. And I can actually put my straw in here because I do have a metal straw, which I forget everywhere, or I forget in one bag or the other, so this would be a really great way for me to just carry it everywhere. And like I said, this is such a cute pink velvety bag. You also have the container, so I think it's a lot easier if you have the container and you just slip the whole container into your bag every single time. And like I said, there's a cute little moon design on it. kind of looks like a crown if you look at it a certain way, which is pretty cool. Okay, so the next thing that we have in here is a scatter pillow, Ember in the Ashes inspired pillow case. So it says, you will burn for you are an ember in the ashes by Sabah Tahir. So there is the saying on the one side, and then on the other side, which I think is pretty cool, we have our people. Yeah, this is actually really, really well designed. So the illustration has been designed by _Sandri, and then the lettering on this side has been designed by KDP Letters. So that's pretty cool. I actually kind of like that there was an incorporation of 2 artists for just one product, which is I think that's pretty epic. Okay, the next product we have in here is a Lord of the Rings mirror. It's a handheld mirror with J.R.R. Tolkien's signature, and as well as the inscription that would technically be around the ring that our lovely friend Frodo carries around. I have to say, I'm not the biggest fan of carrying around mirrors, bad luck and all of that, but this is really pretty. I won't deny. I like the shininess of it all. Okay, so the next thing in here that we have here is this metal bookmark, which I have to say isn't quite heavy, which is preferable. And it says, let them see my weakness, and let them see me overcome it, by Brandon Sanderson. I love Brandon Sanderson, so this is also engraved. There you can see a little person. It's not double-sided, but I do think this is pretty cool, and I quite like it because from far you can you see the holes and the stars and the moon, but up close, as I've been showing you, you can see the embossing, which I really do like. This lovely bookmark was designed by In the Reads, and it is from the Mistborn trilogy specifically, so it's not just from one of his other books. And at the moment, fairyloot is doing tarot cards as their monthly ads, and this month we have the Star and we have the Hangman. So this is Ginny from Harry Potter, and this is Harry catching the golden finch, I believe. So I love these. These actually feel like such high quality, and the color is amazing. So these were designed by Lowena.art. I'll once again put that on the screen and down below, so you can definitely check her out. And I must say, I really do like these. These are really, really pretty. I'm loving these tarot cards collections. I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to buy the rest in the set pretty soon, but they're kind of pricey at the moment to just buy 2 for £4 and then pay £21 of shipping, which is quite expensive. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And then the other item in here is, I think, a dead giveaway for the buck. It is a pencil case for the Merciful Crow. And the other side, so this is what it looks like on the one side, and then the other side it says, one way or another, we always feed the crow. And it's this really soft material, which I quite like. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I don't really use pencil cases all that often, to be honest with you, but like I said, this is a dead giveaway for the book. So with that being said, let's jump into the actual book. So there was let's look at the little extra goodies. So there is an author's letter from Margaret Owen, and on the other side is a print from the book itself, which is pretty cool. I always like this, and it's really high quality. I really do appreciate that. These little letters that you get in these things is always such a nice additive, because you're this is so cute, and it kind of gives you insight into how the author was feeling, and they kind of give a piece of themselves. And then we also in this have a bookmark featuring the artwork for the month, and the other side just says fairyloot August 2019. Then we also have, as always, the fairy scoop. I say as always as if I've been getting this box for years now, but I know the process. We have the fairy scoop, which just gives a little bit of insight into Margaret Owen. So there's an author interview, as well as when the read-along will take place, and the next box theme, which I'm really sad that I missed. I'm hoping to get a box still, crossing my fingers, as well as when the Instagram photo challenge takes place. So now that this is done, let's jump into the book. This is the book. It is, as I mentioned earlier, The Merciful Crow by Margaret Owen. The cool thing about fairyloot is they always do something really interesting with the book. So usually they do sprayed edges. They didn't do the sprayed edges, much to my sadness, but this is what the naked hardcover looks like. It's very nice and blue, but we're not here for that. We're here for the reverse art print on the book cover. I don't think I'll ever display it this way, just because of preference. This is the artwork. It is really, really cool. And then as always, we also have, let me show you, there's a map on the end pages of the hardcover. And then the page is also signed, and it actually looks so nice with this really cool art print. So yeah, that is my fairyloot unboxing, my very first one. I'm definitely sad that I didn't get the September box because the book in there is beautiful and I really want it. But hopefully they have some spare boxes lying around and I can go ahead and just snatch one up the moment they're announced. I'm definitely checking out when September starts. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to read the book along with the rest of the people who got this month's box. And I'm really, really happy with all the goodies, the things that I can use like all the time, which I'm really grateful for. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me for today's unboxing. Unboxings are like the bane of my existence because I never know what to say or what to do. But hopefully I did this box justice, and I will see you in the next video.